shoes, chase W's.
What I do?
Lace up the shoes, chase W's.
Now what I do?
Lace up the shoes, chase W's.
Yeah.
The beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league, most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab.
And, Coach, we are down on the Bayou as you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome here in New Orleans. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. This is taken near the 13. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
You might be getting tired of seeing me. Check 52. 61, matchbox lights.
Check, 53's mine. Check, 53's mine.
Hey, Echo.
Wade in the gun. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
Got it. Here we go. Set. 60 or.
Check three.
Hit it.
And he'll give it here to his running back. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
42-yard line.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Now a handoff here to his running back. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Joseph now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about...
Here we go. Touch the outlaw.
Now a play fake here on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
It's taken to the 26. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Share.
49, check 49, check 49. 5.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Ready. 18 Gator.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Bravo.
57 to Mike. Mike 57. Watch the slant. 57 to Mike.
Operating from the gun. Wade.
Oh, you gotta come and hit that nigga, bro.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
I don't know what's been going on.
15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for it, but not too long to hit him on the quick slant. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
Then he'll give it here to his running back. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
That's a good shot.
Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
2.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wade. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield.
Don't tackle him forward for the first, bro. Why would they tackle him forward for the first? I don't understand that, bro.
1st and goal. Well, he's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
He ran 2 straight
and that'll
people.
hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
Yes, sir.
And this
User
is going to
skills
result
too
in
nice,
losing
boy.
yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal.
What you got, Heavy? Give me something. Give me something. Here we go. Check 26.
From the gun, Wade. Steps away to his left. Looking for Godwin,
Bro,
and
what
he's got him complete. And he
Bro,
is into
oh
the
my
end zone
God,
for a
where's
Falcon
Nelson?
touchdown. Chris Godwin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Joseph now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25.
That's caught inside the 20, and he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 59 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Mitchell. From the gun, he'll throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. They give to Johnson going right. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Mitchell now operating from the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. From 4 yards out, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Lutz with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse
he just fell forward
right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
To throw on 2nd down. Wade, man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Switch up, switch up. Check 37. Check.
General West. Go. Five.
Off play action. Wade gonna let it fly for Rudolph. And that's gonna be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play, and guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Let's go. Five. Check Mike 57. Mike 57.
look at me. Go.
Operating from the gun. Wade airing it out, looking for Ridley. That'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 33.
Let's get loose.
And he works free.
Quarterback up. Quarterback as fast as he
And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Damn.
When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That good for 22 and a first down. They'll run it with Johnson. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Wade gonna let it fly for Rudolph, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
I still want to leave it to motherfucking pro. 150, bro. Literally 150. Bro, because
getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a
he just fumbled. My running back fumbles.
And the Falcons grab it, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Yeah, really good.
He's crashing.
He's recon, 132 fighter.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge.
Oh, they
exactly
fucked
what he's telling him.
And they made me run into the kicker. Bro, I pressed it on time to block the field goal.
But hang on,
they
a
didn't let
flag
me through.
is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points.
That shit's nuts.
So a special teams mistake on the field goal try leads to a new set of downs inside the red zone. Now a handoff working right. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Look at me. Sit back. Go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making a play.
Yep, what are you doing? You can't hear me?
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Oh, I'm calling you on the phone.
The first down before he's brought down at the 3. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Second and goal from the 1. They turn to the fullback, Gillespie, and he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. Gets past one man. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
Interception, baby.
Sets up 1st down and goal at the 5-yard line.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Joseph is good. So how about the turn of events there at the end of the half?
This is one where you go charging into your locker room having collected 3 points you didn't expect to get. And you look across the field and you see guys kind of pointing fingers at each other like, dude, how'd you turn it over and make us give up 3 right there?
This will be taken very short. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a really, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. To throw is Mitchell on 3rd and 2. And Thomas has it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
Yeah, my bad. I had a phone call. Throwing me off. Talking shit. Oh, I'm losing right now.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
J-Joe.
10 yards, good for a Saints first down.
I like the way you...
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance.
I just got to focus, that's all.
That run.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Oh my God, let me pitch it and I'm gone, bro. Get the fuck, bro. Stop it,
man. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. On 2nd down, it's Frazier. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 14 yards is the pickup, first down, New Orleans. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
On first down, Mitchell. He gets it to Thomas. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The end result, 21 yards. Back to throw, Mitchell.
Oh my God, I just threw a pick.
Intercepted. Picked off at the 12.
Oh my God, he's taking that shit to the crib.
Nothing but daylight ahead.
Oh my God, bro.
10, 5, and he will score. Touchdown, Falcons.
Nah, bro, my motherfucking O-line is not blocking, bro, at all. Ever since that fucking field goal I was supposed to block, where it made me run into him instead of block it, be getting everything. Boy, that momentum crazy.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one, you leaving that middle wide open.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
You bet. Check 50. Check 50.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Mitchell. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Frazier. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
He's running coming for the whole game.
Carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
4.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson, and he's across the 43.
I'm just waiting for. Hey, I'm just waiting on him to
much
bring
better
it
shape
in.
now on 3rd and just a yard. He may try and run for this.
Like he just did.
And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. That one will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe
yes.
a flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size.
I just said yes.
Do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Step it now, loose football.
Look,
the ball
quarterback.
comes out, and the Falcons grab it. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And down he goes.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play.
Bro, he
really setting the tone for this third quarter.
The whole game.
Safety Gator.
53.
Hey, Alpha.
Switch. 53 to Mike.
53.
To throw on third down. Wade, he'll buy some time right. And that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And that will hit and continue.
He pinned me on the 1 yard line.
Could not have thrown that out there any better. When the ball hit the ground, I thought it might go into the end zone the way it was angling, but perfectly jutting out at the 1.
You think maybe what we saw in practice came into play there? You know, he put those big cans down on the sideline and angled for him and shot for him. Looks like it worked out pretty well for him, too.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. Oh, and
bro, my running back won't even. Bro, get out of here, bro.
And that'll be a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist.
Are you
on
serious?
that one. Pinned him deep.
My running back won't even shoot.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
He wouldn't even juke out of his own end zone, bro.
Ready, set.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the fourth.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. In your face.
And to give this time to the tailback. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. The Falcons on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Bro, how did he get past my linebacker? I met him in the hole. Bro, I'm telling you, this is crazy.
Down for the Falcons.
There's no way he wiggled between, bro. It wasn't even enough for a crumb to get past.
Just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Check, 53's Mike. All day, dog. Shit.
Hit it.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
That's what I'm saying, bro. There's no way.
Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward.
Bro,
they want the onus on the
he hasn't passed the ball the whole game.
To bring this one home.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Topper.
Hey, check 24.
Go.
Now Ito Smith. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making a big-time play?
The Falcons on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 6.
Hey, team 6.
53.
Get it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard. Second and 1. On the crossing route, complete. It's Stevenson. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3. Second and 3.
Oh, my God,
He's going to be
bro.
intercepted a third
There's
time.
no way.
Picked off at the 30.
There's
And
no
the return
way
this
he's
time
picking
will
that,
go
bro.
into the 42-yard line.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3
Jesus
interceptions to go
Christ,
along
bro.
with 2 fumbles for
He
him.
caught
And if you're
every
gonna turn
break
the ball over
possible
5
this game.
times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1.
I'm
And it's
really
not.
not.
Looking good for him here.
They will get 4 yards
But
here on the
Jesus
first
Christ,
down
bro.
run, and
Like,
that'll
how
make
many
it
breaks
second
do
and
the nigga
6.
need to
Calling a
get?
gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Just know I'm busting your ass next time we play just because you talking shit right now.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Staying on the ground, this time it's Smith. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home.
Bro, my
and
running
they'll
back
stop
didn't
him
break a
behind
single
the
tackle
line.
all game.
And a
And he was
loss
the only
of
time he was
3
getting
to
tackled
bring
was by
up
DBs.
fourth.
Like, what the fuck? Like, even I couldn't juke or nothing, bro. Shit.
Here's Jamie Gillen now. He's been terrific so far. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Here we go.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They begin the drive with Johnson. And they'll get him down up past the 15. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 82 yards. And the Saints get
Now
a bit
my running back
closer.
gonna do some shit because he came out in that goofy ass defense.
Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he's going to get in. So they're back within 11. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a two-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the 2, or I should say third and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
My running back fumbling really changed the whole game. On his first carry of the next drive, I had just came off getting the ball. Nigga fumbled.
Set. 60 or.
53. Mike 53. Oh, here we go.
Ready.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the Saints,
Ready.
15
line.
yard line.
15 line.
Too low. Cut.
Deep dribble.
And to give this time to the tailback.
Damn.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Bro, his O-line blocking like
with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Joseph now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Mitchell on 1st and 10. He's going to let it fly. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Wright's got it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Mike 54.
Now Mitchell from the gun, he'll throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.